Hello everybody and welcome back to Motor Gear X. Hope you had a nice Christmas. I know I did, a bit strange, but hey, there you go. Today I'm gonna start on the Bandit and take all three calipers off, two front, one rear. And because the reason I'm taking them off is because they're all going to be painted gold, like a dull gold, because the discs, the internal part of the disc is gold on both front and back. So currently the calipers are black at the moment, which I'm not all over a black anyway. It just hides everything. I like things to be stood out. Going to Weekend Warriors. I'm still waiting for a few to come in, so I'm still going to continue with mine. And what you see up here is a Porsche 944, which I purchased for a reason, as you can see by the decals. I had a number plate business and I needed something to advertise it, so I thought what better to advertise it would be a 944. I purchased the 944 locally from somewhere in the northeast, a place called Saltburn in the northeast. It had damage to the driver's side wing, as you can see. I'd repaired it and painted it, but the match wasn't a fantastic match. There was a few other issues with fuel line, filter, starting, it'd run for a bit and then cut out once it was warm. I got all the issues sorted out over a matter of about a month. Exhaust was slightly blown, so I repaired that. Got the car roadworthy, got it through to MOT, got it taxed, got it insured, drove it about for a bit. I didn't mind the 944, it was just a standard 2.5 944. Had it for about 6 months for advertising purposes, and then I eventually sold it. It done its job. The number plate business was a success, and so the advertising car was put to other uses. So what I've done was I sold it through eBay, and some guy down London bought it, and he did not want me to take the decals off. Strict instructions: don't take the decals. I met him at the train station in my local town. Took him up to see the car. He loved it. Drove it. Took him to the nearest motorway, and then he was off down to London and gave me a phone call when he got there and says, "Lovely car. Got all the way there. No problems. No issues whatsoever." So good about that. So that's one of my other Weekend Warriors on my Porsche 944. There'll be others as we go along, because I've been doing cars for a long time, and I've got my Weekend Warriors all backed up on in memory on the computer. So as I go along, as I'm waiting for others to come in, I'll show you mine, what I've been doing. You might be interested, but like I say, I am, because I just get on with it, as you do. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take all the calipers off me Bandit, because they're going to be cleaned, rubbed down, primed, and then coated with a coat of gold. Not like bright gold, but it's going to be like a dullish gold to match the internals of the brake discs. Once I've done it all, paint it all, I will show you on the video. But in the meantime, I'm going to set you up so you can see me taking the calipers off. So just going to move you about a bit. Don't get too dizzy. So I'll just plunk you down here. Can we see that caliper? Just put that down there. There's that caliper. So what I'll do is I'll get me bits and pieces and I'll take it off. I've already took one off because I knew it was going to be a bugger on the other side, so I took that off first and what have you. So I'll just take this one off. I've had to put the caliper back on, bolt it back on, because I couldn't. This was tight on the other side, so I put it back on to get a bit of steadiness. So we'll have a go. Oops. Oh, I've already slackened this one off. Yeah, because I thought it was going to be a bugger, so I slackened it off. Put my drip tray there. Oop. Hold of them too. Put it back on the bolt. Obviously I'm going to put new washers on, but I just want to keep everything together. That's that on there. Take these bolts back out, which I'm going to put more lock thread on when I come to do it. It's a bit just a bit wet with a bit of brake fluid on, so your fingers are slipping a little bit. That one off, bolt back in. I like to keep everything together because you never know, I don't like losing things. As you've seen in my last video, I'll put all the bolts back in, keep them all together, so you know where you're at. There's one more thing I want to do with the brake hoses, so they all drip in the same place. I've got a little bit of wire. Thread that through there. This is just something I wanted to do. Put them together like that, put a bit of wire around. Twist it. Just to keep them together so they're both going to drop in the same direction. And there, that's that one off. Just dry my hands up, put any brake fluid on there. Right. We're going to have a look at the other one. Just move it out of the way so I don't kick that again. Bit of carpet down because it's a bit cold on the old concrete this time of year. It's flipping freezing. Just dry my hands up. I put a jack underneath there to steady it because as I'm trying to slacken it, it's going down a while, so take that tension off there. Right, before further ado, I'll just get little tray. Slacken that off. Catch that in there. Take that off there. It's got a little washer on there. Not going nowhere, so I'll put that one back in there. Just have a quick look at that. Alright, to take this off. I don't unbolt it from here because I tried to unbolt it from there and someone's already rounded the bolt off, so take that off there, take that off there, put that down there, put that there. do is I'll put that back in there so we know where it is. But I'll do it now. Now I've got that off. I can put that on the bench and take that nut off there and put a new nut on. That's that one off. Tighten that one back down. Catch that in there. Put that drip in there. Maybe you can see all that arc here. A bit dark in here. I think that's all 3 calipers off. You can see by this. Get a bit closer. See it by this how mucky that is. And the pads, and these new pads in there, they're almost down to nothing. So I'll have to order a set of pads on there. I'm going to put pads in front and rear, to be quite honest. Put them all in brand new. Clean all these down, get them all, free the bleed nipple off properly and everything. Take this bar off here. Make sure I don't lose that. Keep that screwed right in. Just leave that down here. I'll quickly show you the front. That's off there. Just move it about a bit. Hope you can see that. That's that one off there. I've already taken that one off. Check the pads on there. No, they definitely could do with a new set in there. Yeah, they could definitely do with a new set in there by the looks of it as well. So yeah, without further ado, I'll have to order a couple of sets of pads for them. These also need a good clean up. See what I mean? Don't know if you can see that on there. There's not much left on there. Pop them back in there. Wipe the floor. Oh, by the way, this little kit here, to Draper Expert, I'll just show you. There. Draper Expert. I've had it for about 15-20 years. I must use it nearly every weekend. It's good for the daft little jobs and what have you, like this, what I've just been doing here. It's a nice little, set, quite strong. One of the best things I've ever bought, to be quite honest. I do like a lot of Draper. Put it up here, sorry. I do a lot of Draper because I used to work for a company called Motorworld a long time ago, and I used their tools, and I still use them to this day. I've had no problems with them whatsoever, and I've used them on big jobs and small jobs. Not an issue. I know there's various other tools out there like Snap, another one, but I prefer Draper, to be quite honest, and I've always bought Draper, and I've had them for donkey's years. I've got them in my toolbox. I've got like a little slidey out top chest which I bought second hand, and I've filled it full of all my Draper gear. I've collected over the years, and like I say, I've never had a problem with it, to be quite honest. So like I say, I stick to what stick to what I know. But like I say, I took engines out, gearboxes out, suspensions off, anything with the draper gear and socket sets. I never had a problem with them, to be quite honest. So why pay the extra when you can get away with it with draper expert, you know? So anyway, that's the calipers off the old Bandit. Like I say, I'm going to paint them up. The wheels are done. I've redone them, as you can see here. They're just drying out. Done them yesterday. First time I done them, they come out a bit dodgy. They came out like a bit spickly, more of it. Looks like something reacted. So I've barrier coated them. Primed and barrier coated them, and then painted in my garage. So they'll be getting put on the bike, but not yet. Last thing, and please, I'd just like to say that all the weekend warriors, please send in your vehicles that you're doing up, or whatever it is you're doing up, and send me it, because I'd be interested, and a lot of other people will be interested as well. We just want to see all your hard work, basically, at the end of the day. Like I say, I won't tell me your phone number, just give me your first name. I won't tell me where you're from. Just send them in to me, link below, and I'll start showing them. But until then, I'll start showing you mine until I run out, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. So please, everybody, this is just a short one to take me calipers off. I was going to do me dog bones, me suspension, and raise it by 40mm. But got the wrong ones off eBay. When I've got them, they're the same size as the ones I've already got in. So I'm gonna order some more so I can jack the back end up. And when I get them, I'll show you how I'm going to do it. So please, hope you enjoyed this. There's a lot more to do yet, a lot more to do, but obviously with it being Christmas, I've been busy, so this is only going to be a short one. So thanks everyone for watching, and this is Jeff out.